Well, following orders from President Trump this month, offshore drilling near Santa Barbara resumed for the first time since a major oil spill back in 2015.
Despite California suing the president over this, the company tasked with drilling says it's full steam ahead. ABC 10 State Matters political reporter Jenny Huh is here now with the latest on the debate.
The company Sable has a controversial track record. Sable announced it's now selling crude oil to Chevron. I spoke with Chevron on what this means for gas prices for Californians.
Having local production of crude oil is very important to energy prices, but also to energy security of supply.
It's official. There's more oil being drilled and refined in California.
The end product produced by Chevron will be available to California consumers in some.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But will this lower gas prices for Californians? And why is there so much pushback?
Producing oil on land is naturally safer than producing oil offshore. One pipeline in California is not going to impact the price of gasoline at the pump.
Those the primary concerns of Democratic state leaders, including Governor Gavin Newsom and Attorney General Bonta, who just sued the Trump administration for its federal emergency order that allowed Sable Offshore Corporation to resume operations. The president says the goal is to stabilize gas prices in California, but Sable has long been at legal odds with the state over environmental standards, ceasing operations since a 2015 pipeline rupture.
Economic and environmental impacts of offshore oil spills multiple times from offshore oil drilling.
Chevron operates 2 refineries in California, but Ross Allen with Chevron says as the state pushes clean climate goals, it's made in-state oil production and refining more difficult and expensive.
And recently, Chevron did say with those clean energy regulations by the state, you guys were reconsidering operations entirely, threatening to move out of the state. Is any of that alleviated with Sable restarting?
It's not, it's a question of scale. Sable helps.
Allen says while the supply from Sable can help produce lower cost gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel, it doesn't address the larger issue of dwindling in-state supply and increased reliance on foreign imports, meaning prices swayed by outside forces.
This won't actually fix that. But what it might do is slow the descent and keep it steadier than it would otherwise be.
California Republicans have long criticized the transition to clean energy as too ambitious.
We can't even call it a transition. It's outsourcing. We're importing the vast majority of our oil.
Meantime, state leaders say they know the continued importance of refineries as California makes that transition.
If we have a combination of imports and domestic production, we're going to be better off to maintain supply.
Chevron says it's still testing the crude oil from Sable. California's lawsuit is over state versus federal authority, as Sable's oil rig platforms are in federal waters while the pipelines are on state land. Chris, Laura.
All right, sounds good. Jenny Huh, thank you.